Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the finest minds of past centuries. Turn knowledge into an advantage with these life lessons. And what could be better than a conversation with one of the most influential and insightful philosophers of ancient times, Epictetus?
For what is a child? Ignorance. What is a child? Want of instruction. For where a child has knowledge, he is no worse than we are. Materials are indifferent, but the use which we make of them is not a matter of indifference. Although life is a matter of indifference, the use which you make of it is not a matter of indifference. When I see someone in anxiety, I say to myself, what can it be that this fellow wants? For if he did not want something that was outside of his control, how could he still remain in anxiety? Be bold to look towards God and say, use me henceforward for whatever you want. I am of one mind with you. I am yours. I refuse nothing that seems good to you. Lead me where you will. Wrap me in what clothes you will. It is impossible for anyone to begin to learn that which he thinks he already knows. Every habit and faculty is confirmed and strengthened by the corresponding actions, that of walking by walking, that of running by running. If you would be a good reader, read; if a writer, write. Whatever you would make habitual, practice it, and if you would not make a thing habitual, do not practice it, but accustom yourself to something else. Be not swept off your feet by the vividness of the impression, but say, impression, wait for me a little. Let me see what you are and what you represent. Let me try you. Show me someone who is ill and yet happy, in danger and yet happy, dying and yet happy, exiled and yet happy. Show me such a person. By the gods, how greatly I long to see a Stoic. The propositions which are true and evident must of necessity be employed even by those who contradict them. Some of their faults people readily admit, but others not so readily. Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. In each separate thing that you do, consider the matters which come first, and those which follow after, and only then approach the thing itself.